What
my
you want to
brother.
do? Nah, I try to, man.
Woosah, my brother.
Woo, 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 woo. The boys are back in town.
Boys are back in town.
What it do? What it do?
I've seen if I had some feedback. What's up, guys?
How you doing, J-Ho?
I'm making it. Yeah, just trying to. Yeah.
Oh, my God. What are we doing, bro?
Yeah, what you got, Weezy? Give me your song of the week, doc.
My son of the week is Stand Up.
Yeah. T.I. That's a good one. That's a classic.
Right there.
Yeah. My song of the week is Central C's GBP featuring 21 Savage.
Chat GBT.
No, just GBP.
GBP.
Yeah.
I'm about to check that one out. Go ahead on, Jeff. Man.
Oh, man. I didn't even check. That's a good one, though. I didn't choose that one. I went with, shout out to my guy, Jim Jones. Jomo.
Capo.
Jomo. Yeah, Jomo singing.
Jim
just
Jones
dropped
in
that.
serious beef right now.
Jim Jones cooking.
Yeah,
Jim Jones on fire right now. Love to see it, man.
that's right.
Shout out to Capo.
Shout out to Capo. What's the song, though?
Jomo. It's called Jomo.
Oh,
Jump
I
off
thought
my AO.
I got
the song that the verse that you heard is talk about Cam and
So we all over the board today.
Yeah.
the
got
song
a
that's talking about
Central
Cam
C.
and
Yeah.
Mace.
Mhm.
That's the actual song.
Say less.
Yeah.
Say less. Let's get to it, guys.
Let's get it.
Full sport press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full sport press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full sport press.
All right.
Greetings and salutations. I'd like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Cameron, how you doing, brother? Dominating.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dominating. Episode 551, we're analyzing Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better doggone know it.
better than believe it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week.
Cameraman.
You got the pick, then. You got the pick. No. Since we done gas money, no.
It is Royal Rumble weekend. So you know what that means. It is now time for who gets the W. Let's get it going. All right, for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship of the World, we have the champion Cody Rhodes in a ladder match versus the challenger Kevin Owens. Weezy, who gets the W?
Cody Rhodes, man.
J-Hope.
What we got, cameraman? Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes gets
Cody
the
Rhodes.
W.
Cody Rhodes.
All right, we're going to switch it up a little bit. In the Women's Royal Rumble, who gets the W? Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, or The Field? J-Ho.
Who we going? The Field.
The Field. Okay. Weezy.
Bianca Belair.
All right. In the Men's Royal Rumble, we have Roman Reigns, John Cena, or The Field. Who gets the W? Weezy.
They ain't gonna let Roman Reigns win it again, are they?
Oh, he been watching it for real. Okay, I'm going against people that ain't watching. That's why I can't really. It's going against
You got to tap in, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta-
I'm straight.
No, Roman Reigns won it a couple years ago. Or maybe last year.
Nah, yeah, a couple years.
Yeah, so he might be The Field.
What you got, J-Ho?
The Field.
The
We're
Field.
going with The Field.
And that is who gets the W. Royal Rumble edition. Dave Meltzer, stop being weird.
My best of the week is Tiny Dorm. TSU student David Nwenye created his own version of NPR's Tiny Desk, calling it the Tiny Dorm, consisting of TSU students. Shout out to the alma mater, land of the golden sunshine. A junior, David, is at Tennessee State University, majoring in finance. He's been singing and playing multiple instruments since he was a kid growing up in Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to David. He goes by DAV exclamation point.
I like it.
D.
I like it.
Shout out to David.
I like Dave.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, what's your best of the week?
It's going viral. It's picking up steam.
My best of the week, man, well, I'm bittersweet about it. Football's over.
Almost.
For the
football's-
for the most part, yeah. Now we just talking about draft picks and spring football. Yeah.
But my best of the week was the Pro Bowl competition.
Rest in peace to the Pro Bowl. It
The
happened
pro,
yesterday.
the Pro Bowl
The
hasn't
competition.
happened.
It ain't no Pro Bowl. It's just competition. They do like sprints and dodgeball and throwing competition.
Trivia.
That was yesterday.
That was last night. And then the flag football game is Sunday.
Flag football game is Sunday.
Yeah.
And they have a
That's
race.
something else, too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
Shout out to that.
I
They
like
trying. Man, I don't know if you
done.
can fix that. I
It's
think
done.
you probably can
It's
stop that.
Yeah,
Like,
you can do.
Yeah.
You can just do the passing competition. You just do the competition part. Don't do the flag football game. It's over with.
Okay.
You don't split it up. You don't do half of it
We don't
on
need
Thursday,
3 days of this.
and then you go again on
Yeah,
Sunday.
they trying to make it like
That's
an
stupid.
All-Star weekend.
We don't need
Yeah,
that.
well, it can't be because it's consecutive days in All-Star weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, culminating on Sunday with the game.
Yeah.
It should be after the Super Bowl.
It should be after the Super Bowl, and it should include.
Because nobody's watch
Yeah.
the Super Bowl. But what's weird is the NFL can figure out everything else. They can't figure that out.
They can't figure that one out.
Well, they just don't want to let it go. To me, I think they figured out that they just need to get rid of it, but it's
Yeah,
too
they-
much. It's too much extra money on
That's
top
right.
of everything else.
Absolutely.
Especially if they stop sending people to Hawaii every time. You good now.
Yep. What about worst of the week, Reezy? Right back to you.
Worst of the week, man, is a lot of draft comparisons, man. It's gonna be a long couple months.
It's a tough year for you.
No, it's just gonna be a long couple.
trade
It's,
that pick.
it's a long couple months.
I heard you.
You hear this, you hear that. They just it's gonna be a long couple months.
Long couple of months. My worst of the week is the McDonald's All-American game. They snubbed my guy Cayenne Anthony. He was left off instead of Caden Boozer, not Cameron, but Caden, the point guard that's going to Duke. He was hurt. I get it, Cayenne being hurt the first part of the year, but he deserved to be there.
Should have been there.
Yeah, they snubbed him for sure.
Man, I was watching college basketball.
Women's college basketball. Did you watch Vanderbilt last night?
I've been watching women's college basketball. I'm
Dude.
tapped in on that. Go ahead.
Vanderbilt?
They gotta
I'm
score.
going to this Vanderbilt game.
Let's do it. Let's do that.
No, that's what I'm trying to
Let's
say.
do it. Let's
They
do a
got
trip.
two killers.
They got some killers.
They got two. Michaela Blake.
They got some killers.
And Camille.
Yeah.
Now Camille is a sophomore from Arizona. She's a post player.
Yes.
Cold. But Michaela Blake's the younger sister of Jalen Blake's.
Got you.
Played at Duke.
Yeah.
She had 53.
It's crazy. But that's insane.
Go ahead.
I'm watching. I'm pretty sure we've talked about this kid before.
Yeah.
What's the kid, the number 2 player in the league country right now? What's his name? I forgot his name.
AJ DeBanza.
I didn't know.
He played at Utah.
I didn't know.
He nasty.
God,
I
dog,
gotta talk to
bro.
you about him.
I didn't know that.
I gotta talk
Okay.
to you about him, but he gonna be solid though.
Okay, I didn't know that he was. I didn't know he was like that.
Yeah, he nasty. Yeah.
My worst of the week,
Yeah.
for some odd reason, not sure why. I guess it's because the Mike Tyson thing actually worked. HBO Max will be airing Logan Paul Weezy versus Jake Paul in a boxing match.
Yeah, they that money good to them.
What makes this even more just laughable is that HBO was probably the best coverage of boxing we had, and they stepped away for it because whatever reasons. Now you come with your next foray into boxing is this clown show. So
It's looking like WWE now.
hey, it's definitely looking like that because they're gonna get it wrong. They are the cash cows, but man, who really wants to see that? And people gonna watch it.
People gonna watch it.
It's crazy.
Yep.
All right. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. J-Ho.
Yes, sir.
And Weezy.
What it do?
You guys have a yellow box of Cheerios recipient for our listeners.
We do. This week's award recipients are Jimmy Butler versus Pat Riley.
That's right. I don't know who to give it to.
I like this.
I don't know who to give the yellow box to.
Yeah.
This
They both
is
deserve it.
Yeah, this is tough, man. Over the past month or so, the Jimmy Butler saga with the Miami Heat has become the biggest story in the NBA as the disconnect between player and franchise continues to grow. Since requesting a trade, Butler and the Heat have not seen eye to eye. He's now been suspended 3 times for various reasons and will be away from the team indefinitely starting this week.
Yeah.
And seeing that Butler is now suspended for an extended period, a trade seems like the only logical outcome for the Miami Heat. Time is running out to end this feud as the February 6th deadline is just around the corner. Guys, Jimmy Butler versus Pat Riley. Who deserves the yellow box?
I say they both need to get their own yellow box. I'm always pro player when it comes to stuff like this, but this is going on long enough, Jimmy. It's going on long enough.
That's a bad agent is what that is.
Okay.
If that's RP,
Go to clutch.
If SRP,
this wouldn't go down like this.
he would have already been in Arizona.
Yeah, or that first suspension would have been the only one.
Would've been the
Because
only
he
one.
wouldn't have showed back up.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's clown show, bro.
I think Jimmy is actually losing the PR battle, but winning the war.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I got
Because I think Pat is such a savant at this, right? He has so much power, per se, in the league. Right or wrong, he ran LeBron James out of Miami. So, right or wrong,
Okay.
it is a saga, to say the least. And Pat Riley's winning it in the world's eyes, but
It's culture.
culture. It's he culture.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out to he
he's. You know what he's running over there? A dictatorship.
I don't know, man.
That's a dictatorship.
And
Yeah.
you look at it,
My way or the highway is what?
all right.
It's a
I got it.
dictatorship.
But there's also going to be one chef in the kitchen.
That's right. That's right.
So,
Yeah, that's right.
depending on how you want to spin it, right?
Yeah, let's go.
It
Yeah,
just all depends on how much money Jimmy want to lose.
yeah. And
keep
they'll get the
finding-
money back. He'll get that money back. I think so.
Somebody going to Phoenix trying.
Phoenix is trying. Now the Golden State is back in the hunt.
Because Brad Beal not waiving that trade clause.
Ooh, it ain't happening. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah,
Yes.
Jimmy can still help a playoff team for
Especially
sure.
playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a top anything. Jimmy's not a top anything, but he can help a team per se.
All right.
The
Now,
Lakers.
I don't know about that, man.
He can still help some teams.
No, I'm talking about, I don't know about top. Top what?
Yeah.
20?
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
Hell yes, there too.
make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you check that out. All right, to get on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. Big Jeff, what can find on social media, my guy.
Weezy, thanks for asking, brother. You can find me at JEasley84 across all social media platforms.
Jay.
Yeah, I'm J Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter, man. Let's have a
Get some
conversation.
Wild takes off on Twitter.
Yeah, man, I have to. I have
Get
to.
some wild.
That's
That's the only place I can get my takes off at, yeah, man, without getting any reprimand.
Uh-oh.
I'm FSP _Weezy on IG. I'm how Weezy on Twitter. Holla.
Holla at you.
Holla at you. Holla at you. Holla at you. What we got, Jeff? It's on you.
My bad, brother.
It's all good, bro.
All righty. Let's get going, man. It is the NFL Conference Championship has just passed us, J-Ho. Let's talk about some winners and some losers.
And some losers.
Let's get started with you, Weezy. Who's your first winner?
My first winner.
Got talking to the mic, dog.
My first winner in the conference playoffs is Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley.
Let's talk about it.
Saquon Barkley broke the record for most rushing yards in a year span within regular season and playoffs.
Yeah.
That was
I
crazy.
still think I don't know why he didn't break the NFL rushing record, but that remains. But Saquon Barkley.
The goal is the goal for that team, I think.
Here's the thing, too, though.
Talk to me.
He might have just played his way into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. This
I
run
really
is
think
special.
so.
This is special.
Yeah.
We got three first ballot Hall of Famers running backs in the league right now. First ballot.
Derrick Henry.
Christian McCaffrey.
Maybe.
He got to
Saquon.
stay injured. He got to stay. He got to stay healthy. He's been injured a lot.
I think he still got to run though. Christian
Yeah.
McCaffrey, I think we got three right now. Surefire.
And people talk about how the Giants didn't bring him back. That was the best thing that ever happened to Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. It's not
for real.
Him leaving the Giants and playing meaningful football is the best thing.
Man, specials player. I mean, that's definitely one of my winners. My first winner, though, is Steve Spagnuolo. Man, listen. Widely considered one of the top assistants in the entire NFL, his work in these playoffs consistently affirms that against the Bills. He seemed to have answers for everything that the Bills threw at them. And, man, I know he failed with the Rams in 2011, and I know that was damn near 15 years ago. But, guys,
That was a head coach.
yeah, it was a head coaching job. That's what I'm saying. He deserves another gig as a HC. So, shout out to Spags. Man, doing a really good job.
I don't think Spags won it.
Yeah, I don't think he won another gig.
I think he
I
think he there.
I think he
as
cool.
long as Red let Andy Reid there. Yeah.
No, y'all.
That's just that's like one of them Belichick guys. You know what I'm saying? They if they
Yeah,
leave,
but
they
those
come back.
Belichick guys be young.
like Josh McDaniels. He realized, man,
Nah, this ain't
head
it.
coach ain't for me.
Yeah, but now he still think that he can head coach. That's what I'm saying. it's never, and y'all know this, you're always in a situation where you look like, man, I could do this. And then it happens. Then it doesn't go the way you want it to go, but you still think it can happen.
I think Spags has got a little longer in the tooth.
Yeah, he's a little longer too.
So he
Shout
might
out
like
to
where
Spags.
he is right there. My first winner, James Cook.
Mm.
I love the way James Cook handled after the game.
Mm.
When everyone else is blaming one play on Buffalo Bills loss, James Cook said, you have to go into Arrowhead and beat them. That play had nothing to do with us losing that game.
Nope.
And I love that.
Mm.
And he said it in a little more colorful language. I
Mm.
don't resist from saying that today.
Yeah.
But that's how you handle that.
That
loss
is.
like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with that, Jeff. What you got? Give me another winner, Weezy.
Another winner for me is Patrick Mahomes.
Patty.
Patrick Mahomes. Now, he used his legs greatly in that game.
Yeah.
Greatly in that game. It wasn't too much, but he wasn't Lamar Jackson, but he did it even more like a Steve Young. He did it when he was supposed to do it.
Yeah. My next winner is Jalen Hurts. And it has nothing to do with him being a quarterback.
I know.
It has everything to do with him breaking the curse of Jim Kelly, unfortunately, Jeff. It's been 31 years since Jim Kelly's Buffalo Bills lost to the Dallas Cowboys. That was the Bills' 4th consecutive loss. I'm sorry, Jeff. And since then, no quarterback who has lost in their first Super Bowl appearance has ever been to another Super Bowl since. And it is dubbed the curse of Jim Kelly. The last 19 quarterbacks to lose in their first Super Bowl as a starter have never
going
returned.
back. Yeah. Dang, that's tough.
Jalen Hurts broke that curse.
Shout out to Jalen.
Oh, it's just about the curse. Him breaking the curse. Yeah, he didn't play good at all.
That's not true.
He actually
That's
played-
not
yeah.
true.
That last game he played.
That's not true.
Yeah, but shout out to Brock Purdy, Joe Burrow, Jimmy Garoppolo, Jared Goff, Matt
Colin
Ryan, Cam Newton, Colin
Cam
Kaepernick.
Newton.
Yeah, never came back. Yep.
Dang, gone.
Yeah, man.
That's true.
Any other winners before we move on to the losers?
Jalen Hurts for his play.
Yeah, I'll let you
Jalen Hurts for his play. Over 200 yards passing, 3 rushing touchdowns, efficient game, won the game handedly. And that, shout out to Jalen Hurts.
That's right. That's right.
All right, we have a loser for us, J-Hos, as we moving on to the losers now.
Yeah, what you got, Weezy? You can go.
I got some losers.
We
You
talking
know.
about losers.
Yeah, my losers, the referees, man. NFL, they got to figure out this first down. We got to get some lasers out there or something. We got to get lasers out there or something because
Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
That wasn't the first down.
That wasn't the first
That
down.
wasn't the first down.
I'm not saying it was, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it was damn near close.
It was close. It was really close. It was really close. But I think people are blaming the officials for something that who I have as a loser is Josh Allen and Sean McDermott. They both had opportunities to knock out the champs. And you go in, you got to beat the champs. And they didn't do that. It reverted to kind of letting Josh Allen play hero ball, which is something we not seen in Josh Allen. And it just so happens he always does this in the big game. So lack of composure, execution. It was in the biggest minutes of the season, and that falls on the head coach. So I'm thinking, Jeff, you can run it back consecutive years to see what Sean McDermott and Josh Allen can do, but at some point, you've been saying this for 2 years, at some point, team has to at least consider seeing what Allen can do with a different head coach. Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you 1,000% on that.
Yeah.
My first loser is Buffalo Bill play calling. Here's the thing. If you're going to mimic the brotherly shove, do it the right way. Philadelphia has a 97, last time I checked, 97, 98% success rate when running that play. You know how they do it, cameraman? Straight ahead. Jalen Hurts goes straight ahead.
Yep.
If it's an inch, if it's a yard, it's 2 yards, he goes straight ahead, fall forward.
Yep.
You know what the Buffalo Bills do every time they run that play?
Go to the
Go
left.
to the left. You're adding more on. When everyone knows you're lining up to go for an inch or a yard, everyone knows you're doing it. They know you're going to one side. You're making it harder for yourself by doing that.
That's right.
And that's why we end up in a position that we do where you don't get that first down because you go to the left. And they stop that play each and every time you ran it. They knew where you was going.
Yeah.
Stupid play calling.
Stupid.
Go straight ahead.
Just go straight. Y'all got the offensive line to do that.
Straight ahead,
You
dog.
got 3 guys. You got an Osiris there who didn't give up a sack the entire year. That's what he's talking about.
That's what I'm saying. They're running a variation of it, but instead of doing it how Philadelphia does it, Josh Allen veers to the left, and they continuously do that, and that's how you end up with it getting stopped like
Well, at the same time, the dude is 6'3", 6'4". Quarterback sneak the ball.
Just follow. That's what I'm saying. Go straight ahead. Follow ahead. Go straight ahead.
Yeah, you ain't got to do this. Just quarterback sneak it.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, here's the thing with the Eagles. I don't even know why they huddle. You know what you're finna do. You know what you're finna do.
As soon as it's 2nd and 3.
I don't like the way your running back get those. Man, Saquon need 25 rushing touchdowns. Stop. Why don't you get at the Saquon? He squats 700 pounds. He can get in there and something.
He said he got 500. It ain't too much off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's supposed to be your quarterback.
He is your quarterback.
Yeah, no, he's supposed. But he playing running back.
He's quarterback in 2025, brother.
Yeah. Yeah,
Two-time Super Bowl appearance quarterback.
Not for sure.
Do
and I saw your man's Bomani Jones talk about this.
Okay.
He did say that Jalen Hurts is a game manager, which I've been saying, but it's a situation
You also
with.
said he was Shamar Moore.
Yeah, he cosplaying. He's cosplaying. Yeah, but the thing is, what he said was, nobody is scared of Jalen Hurts, the quarterback, which is true.
There's only 4 quarterbacks I'm afraid of.
There's 15 quarterbacks that you're afraid of.
Give me 10 right now.
Nah, man.
Give me 10. Give me 10. Give me 10 quarterbacks I'm afraid of in the NFL right now.
10?
Give me 10 quarterbacks I'm afraid of right now.
You know it's
10.
10.
I
We
got
don't have
4.
the time for that. But
Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. Stop the list. That's it. I'm not afraid of nobody else. I can beat everybody else.
No, you can't. You can't beat everybody else, bro.
Bro, I can.
What I'm saying is,
Stroud,
on the scouting report,
Love, it's this the next list is Dak, Stroud, Love, Hurts, Herbert. Who am I afraid of right there? Trevor Lawrence. I ain't afraid of him.
Maybe Dak.
bro, you scared of Dak Prescott.
Now I may be afraid of McDaniels, Jaden Daniels. I may be afraid of him as time goes on.
Scared of
Oh,
him,
you keep
no.
him over Dak?
Yeah, man.
No, I'm just saying as time goes on.
What I'm saying is, on the scouting report, the whole scouting report on Jalen Hurts is make him throw the ball. All I'm saying is there's 15 guys that play quarterback. You don't want them to throw the ball. I'm scared of Matthew Stafford.
I'm not gonna beat Matthew Stafford. The Eagles just did that. Eagles just did that, bro.
You know why? Because they don't have enough.
Matthew Stafford.
They don't have enough.
They got Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua and Kyron Williams.
Cooper Kupp is shell of himself right now.
Cooper Kupp will get a big.
All I'm saying is, I've never seen a quarterback get praise when people want them to throw the ball. That's it. Okay.
I want them 15 quarterbacks though. Yeah.
It's 15 quarterbacks. You're scared for them to throw the ball. They not scared of Jalen Hurts standing in that pocket throwing the football. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Any more losers?
I'm good. Everybody good?
We can move on. No need to get heated this week.
Nah, I mean, this is what I'm saying. This podcast will never get me heated again. It'll never happen again. Because I know what's going on. It's happening on a night-to-night basis, and it's getting ridiculous.
See what you're doing.
And it's getting ridiculous. No. I'm talking about the clip, Boogie Cousins.
Yeah, I know what, but
Yeah.
I know what you're doing.
You got to talk into the mic. We can't hear you.
I'm not damn the podcast. I'm
Okay.
telling you.
What?
What you doing?
No, it's getting. I just said it's getting ridiculous. That's it. I don't need no clip, and if I need a clip, I can get a clip.
Let's
For
move
sure.
on, brother.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
All right, so let's move on to the NBA. Nah, I ain't tripping. The NBA announced its All-Star reserves Thursday night, and we know who will represent the Eastern and Western Conferences in San Francisco next month. If I was a betting man, included in this list is a league leader in a nightly assist person. It would be that person, as well as a league leader in nightly rebounds, as well as a player putting up a historic 28, 5, and 7 stat line. We will now discuss players who could have, if not right out, deserved to get the nod. Instead, first things first, with the East Side, Eastern Conference, Snubs. Jeff, you want to do the honors first?
Sure. I go with the first one I have.
Yeah.
I understand his team is not winning, but how in the world does Tyler Hero make this list and LaMelo Ball does not make this list?
Man.
If Tyler Hero's on here, that whole winning thing goes out the way.
Not necessarily winning, but
It goes out the window.
Melo has missed 12, 13 games.
Okay.
That's the only thing. I mean, I got Melo on my list too.
Yeah.
So
If Tyler
28, 5,
Hero's
and
there,
7 is crazy.
If
Yeah.
Tyler Hero's there, LaMelo Ball is there.
Did
That's
they just want
crazy.
a white person on the team
There's plenty of white people out there. There's plenty of white people out there.
on the East?
No, I'm just saying playing basketball.
No, I'm saying that they just want a white person on the All Star team.
Are we counting? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case.
Because I don't see how Tyler Hero made it.
They'll throw a Brad Miller or somebody in there, but nah, it ain't
yeah,
the case.
yeah.
Yeah. Nah, but Melo Ball,
Yeah.
Melo Ball,
That's
y'all.
crazy, man.
It's been a rough run, and for a person who was voted in by fans,
High vote.
High votes.
Yeah.
Very high
Yeah.
votes. Your peers,
Yeah.
the media, and the coaches don't vote you in, I would feel a way about that.
And if I'm the NBA, I'm finding a way, especially in a time where ratings are at a premium. for
At a
them.
premium, yeah.
And you see this guy is getting all the votes in the world.
Mhm.
We got to find a way to showcase him, right?
You got to showcase your best players.
This and this type of up and down play, my goodness, fits his style of play.
He's top 5 in scoring.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, this was
It's just hard to reward big numbers. And I know what the problem with him and Trey is efficiency. But, dude, like, he deserves to be mentioned here, man. And I know he's the best player on a very bad basketball team. And he plays zero defense. But now I see clearly, the media, the coaches, and players are really saying, hey, if you don't play defense, you're not playing in the All-Star game. Clearly.
Okay.
Maybe that's it.
I mean, yeah, but then Tyler Hero ain't locked down.
Yeah.
But he played better defense than both of those guys.
Both of those guys being LaMelo Ball
And Trey Young. Let's talk about Trey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always strange when the league leader, Weezy, in a traditional sense of statistics, doesn't make the All-Star game, but it happens to Trey every year. I don't know what's going on. He changed his representation, leads the league in assists, and I know what's hurting him is efficiency and a lack of defense, but maybe it's a 34% from three, worst of his career. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe he leads the league in turnovers. Maybe that's it. Or maybe his team's well under 500. But, man, Trey got to figure it out because it's showing that if he's the best player on a very bad team, your team will be average at best. And I can't say the same thing about some of these other players. They got just as enough talent as Trey, and their teams are solid.
I don't know about that. Not with our injuries.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Not with our the Pacers are good, Jay.
The Pacers. I'm saying that's the same. It's the same team. Yeah.
No. We don't have a Pascal Siakam in there.
Yes, y'all do.
Who's our Pascal Siakam? Our champion. Who's our NBA champion?
Oh no, not champion.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about a player just as good as him though.
Who's just as good on the
Miles Turner.
Hawks? Oh. Not as good as Pascal Siakam.
No, Miles Turner.
He's not as good as Pascal.
Yeah, Miles Turner for sure. Wouldn't you say, Weezy?
On that team?
Yo,
No, I'm saying on that team.
Who? Give me your snub in the East.
Oh, it was Melo.
It was Melo.
It was Melo
Yeah.
Ball.
You got anybody else, Jeff?
No, I got Trey and
Yeah.
Melo because to me, the East you had to have Cleveland's record was so good. You had to have 3 Cavaliers.
Not necessarily.
You had to.
Not necessarily. Darius Garland got a participation trophy. He's on the group project, and he got an A on the group project. Participation project?
That's
I don't agree.
yeah,
with
I don't
you,
agree
man.
with that
Yeah.
because
So if we're gonna do this, now if you have an opinion, you can have an opinion. But I'm
going
gonna give you.
You can have an opinion. No. You're more than welcome to have your opinion.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can also
are
say
you
I
finna give an
don't agree.
opinion or you finna try to give facts?
Oh no! It ain't no stats. Who do you think that Tyrese Maxey is better than him?
Tyrese Maxey was somebody who I did.
He got
consider.
snubbed,
He
dude.
was somebody was a
Now I
snub.
get it. That team's 19-27. They having a rough time,
They
but he
started
averaging
figuring
27, 5, and 7.
it out. He's the only one there every night.
So clearly, winning meaning something.
Winning is and that's what I'm saying. It's a part. Darius Garland's having a good year with 22, 5. His splits are the best of his career.
That's
but
back to where he was at his first All-Star run.
it's better.
That's what
It's
I'm saying.
actually better,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. So
So all I'm saying is, if you're giving a person like that credence to be an all-star, but there's dudes. Trae Young is averaging 22 and 11.
you telling me? I watch Trae Young almost every night.
So here's the thing.
Melo is averaging 28, 5, and 7.
Yeah. So here's the thing. If Cleveland,
Charlotte.
the Hawks record
Yeah.
was the same thing as Cleveland record, Trae Young would be in, and theirs would be out.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying, maybe Dame Lillard. Maybe you take Dame Lillard out and put in Trae or Melo or somebody like that. Not necessarily knocking Darius because I get it. They're the best team in the Eastern Conference. They don't deserve
record in
3.
the NBA. Best record in the NBA too.
They don't deserve 3.
You got to have 3.
They don't have to have 3. They
'Cause
got
everybody else only has 2. The Knicks only have 2. Boston only have 2.
OKC got 2.
OKC would have had 3 if Chet's not hurt. Chet
I don't
would've
think
made it.
Chet makes it.
We talk about that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is maybe Dame Lillard gets the the heave ho because it's very bad, man. Let's move on to the West.
Let's go.
Domantas Sabonis.
That's my guy. You know I got him. It's
Come
second
on,
year in a
man.
row for him.
Man,
Second year in a row for
dude,
him.
it's man,
It's-
4
It's
years.
because he
in a row.
played center.
No, I think it's just because Sacramento, she really got robbed last year, but he really got robbed this year because this team only goes as far as he goes. De'Aaron Fox as well. Like, man, he leads the league in rebound.
Yeah.
Did Alfred Sengun make it?
Yes.
Ooh, he got robbed.
He got robbed. I mean, Alfred Sengun is having a great year.
Better
Right,
record.
top 3, though. Yeah.
Better record.
So, I mean, man,
So
it's just
put-
one of those things. His defense, and I get it, is a sour point. He doesn't play any defense as a big.
Sengun.
But then you put Jaren Jackson in, who only averages 6 rebounds a game.
Is
The
their
Jared
rec-
Jackson's having a.
Sengun plays defense.
Hold on.
Is their record better than Sacramento's Memphis record?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's the common
But
denominator.
Jared Jackson is having a. heck
Common
of a year.
denominator is winning.
Winning.
Yeah.
But his,
We
dude,
gonna talk
don't my
we gonna
Sabonis
West.
numbers
Winning
are
doesn't
better.
matter in the West.
Winning does not matter.
In the West because there's
Devin
starters.
Booker's not on this list.
Well, he shouldn't be.
You're a damn
What? Okay. Who is he going to be over on the list?
Jalen Williams.
They got the best record in the league, right?
They got to the second best record in the league. You got to have 2 from the second best record.
You
can't
don't have
you
to.
can't-
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think they ruining the game that I love, that I watch because of a stat, bro. We're watching these games. We trying to see hoop. Let's watch good hoop. Jalen Williams, I love Jalen Williams. I think he's great. But he not better than Devin Booker on the Sky Report. Who you worried about? Devin Booker. You worried about Jalen Williams?
What's Devin Booker averaging right now?
25?
What Jalen
and
Williams-
6.
what's Jalen
21?
on the same team with SGA.
They play. Yeah, come
They
on,
play
bro.
different positions. Yeah.
They play the same position. He
Different-
Played,
played-
he played the 3.
Jalen Williams played the 3. Devin Booker's playing the point.
3.
He's playing the point.
Nah, you know who played their point now?
He's last time I checked, he's playing a point.
You know,
On my fantasy basketball team, he's my point guard.
But KD made it, right?
Huh?
KD made it.
KD made it. KD was a starter.
KD's a
Yeah,
starter.
if KD made it, Devin Booker should have been a reserve.
How?
least.
They're not even in the playoffs. That team's
At
not
least.
even in the playoffs.
It don't matter if KD.
Here's
Well,
the
why
thing.
did KD make it then?
The thing that worries me is that Devin Booker is going to be a first team not first team. He'll be an all NBA guy. How is he not in the All-Star game? You see what I'm saying?
Fan vote.
Put on a show, man. Devin Booker's going to put on a show. Kyrie Irving not in there. Like,
Yeah,
what
Kyrie
we talking
Irving.
about?
But here's the thing, though. Who are these? So these people are playing a position of people who are, for lack of a technical word, are locks. SGA is a lock. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are they going to replace?
Who? Who's
These
going?
people we're talking about. Because
I gave you names of people who's going to be replaced.
not for the West. You haven't said anybody for the West.
Yes, I did. I said take J-Dub out of there.
But he's a wing. Devin Booker and you just mentioned Kyrie. These are all backcourt players. Who are you replacing them with?
There's only 2 in there so far. It is Ant,
Yes.
who makes it.
He should make it.
Who else is another guard?
James Harden is another guard in the West.
James Harden have a good year.
He's
He's having a good year.
Let's be honest. If Steph wasn't Steph, if he was not Stephen Curry this year, no. Hear me out though. If Steph wasn't Steph, the legend that he is, and he's one of the greatest players of all time. If he wasn't that, would he be an All-Star starter this year?
If that's the case, LeBron James shouldn't be a starter.
same question.
If that's the case,
Same-
then,
So you saying if Steph was Trae Young, he would be an All-Star?
Hell no. Steph is shooting. He's averaging his lowest points per game in a decade.
do you know why?
In a decade.
That ain't got nothing
They're
to do-
not even in the playoffs right now.
Bro, yes, they are. They in the play-in.
That's not the playoffs. That's not guaranteed, brother.
In the Western
That's
Conference,
not
bro,
guaranteed.
he's 2 games over. You know what he'd be if he was in the East?
Same spot.
No, they wouldn't, Jeff. They would be a 5 spot. They're 2 games over 500, bro. That's all.
That's fine. No.
That's all I'm trying
If
to
that's
do.
what we're doing, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, no disrespect. Steph is a legend, but he is averaging his lowest points per game in a decade. And he's a
we talking about
starter.
the problem. Let's talk about
Bro,
solutions.
That's
But what we
that's
talking,
a
but
lot.
what
That's-
you're talking about is a situation where he's not shooting the ball as much. That's all. His attempts are low.
Should it be a Pacific panel for the All-Star game?
It always is. It's fan votes, then it moves into coaches,
and then
media, and players. The players did this to Devin Booker, Kyrie Irving, Domas Sabonis, Tyrese Maxey, Melo Ball, and Trae Young. It ain't gonna be nobody better than that. So, you guys ready to get started with?
Full Sport Press.
Hey, it's your man, Coach Locke. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Full Sport Press podcast every Monday, wherever you stream your podcast episodes. Like I always say, get a drummer song.
Revolution will be podcasted.
Halftime. It is the Full Sport Press. Full Sport Press. NBA Top 7 Power Ranking.
Presented by,
Full Sport Press.
fueled by,
FSP.
fueled by.
All right. Again, listeners and watchers and viewers, this is a fluid week-to-week list. Again, this is a fluid week-to-week list. Let's get it started. Number 7, the aforementioned Phoenix Suns. Had a winning streak going. Got a snap this week, but they had a nice little winning streak going. Trade rumors are still flying on old Jimmy Butler. Maybe Brad Beal waives his trade clause. Maybe he doesn't. I hate what happened to Brad Beal and he and his family, with his family and his son on the sideline. That was crazy. Fans, get it together. Show some class. Keep it moving. The Indiana Pacers are at number 6. Winners of 4 of their last 5. Tyrese Halliburton missed a couple of games there. Pascal Siakam having an all-star caliber year as well. That is one of the most well put together teams in the NBA. Wash. Shout out to the Pacers. At number 5, the Houston Rockets. Winners of 4 of their last 5. Even with Sangoon out, took a tough loss to the Memphis Grizzlies.
I know who better be number 1.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
All righty. G. Willikers back, man. All right. Tough loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. Speaking of the Memphis Grizzlies, at number 4, arguably the hottest team in the NBA right now. Winners of 7 of their last 8. Jaren Jackson putting together a great all-star campaign. Josh missed a few games. Desmond Bane hooping. They have a nice bench. Marcus Smart looks to be on the trading block. Shout out to him. Hope he finds a nice landing spot for him. That trade never really made sense to me, even when they made it, but that is what it is. At number 3, surprisingly this week, cameraman, the Philadelphia 76ers.
Bro.
Winners of 4 straight. Tyrese Maxey, fresh off his all-star snub, the only person that showed up to work each and every week, each and every game, Tyrese Maxey, but he's putting up great numbers and leading that team and ready and pushing for a playoff position. So shout out to them. At number 2, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Winners of 5 straight as of recording.
Down 5.
Rounding into shape. A good step in the Phoenix Suns winning streak by double digits. The other evening. Shout out to Anthony Edwards finding his game, the Anthony Edwards game.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Finding
It's hard
his
to do
game.
that with Julius.
Ooh, Julius was your man's though. Julius was your man's.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, Julius was your man's.
Come on, man.
You walked me out of the studio one day about Julius. And number 1, the New York Knicks.
Okay.
Winners of 5 straight. Took a
Okay.
little schneid there a couple of weeks ago. Started to find their way playing tip ball. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Brunson.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Cat, Big Bodega.
Yeah.
Number 1 team in the FSP Power Rankings this week.
They won 10 of their last 11.
10 of their last 11. Yes, sir. Won 5 straight.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's get
Number
to
1 on the list.
it. Yeah.
Guys ready to do the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Sport Press.
J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcasted. Revolution will be podcasted. Second half, it is the Super Bowl 59 preview show. I am J-Ho.
It's your boy Big Jep.
It's your boy Weezy.
Cameraman, and then there were 2. Super Bowl 59 will be a rematch with plenty of star power and a chance for history. The Chiefs have reached the Super Bowl in 5 of the past 6 seasons, taking home the Lombardi Trophy 3 times during said stretch. The Eagles will be making their 5th Super Bowl appearance overall and 2nd in 3 years. Good run for the Eagles. The Chiefs and Eagles are both excellent teams, but they aren't flawless teams. Both have areas of strength and potential weaknesses. We're here to take a look at each position group on both teams and where the edges exist that could determine who will lift the Lombardi Trophy at the Superdome. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Weezy, can we go through the opening spread and the now current spread?
Yeah. The opening spread with the Chiefs were -2.5.
Actually, the open minus 1.5 for the Chiefs.
1.5. Opening spread is -1.5. Current spread is Chiefs -2.5.
Which has changed literally as we record the podcast. It's now back to 1.5.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's
What about that money line, Weezy?
Money line. Man, money line is actually Chiefs -130 and Eagles +110.
Okay.
Be a close game.
And what about the total?
Total is staying pretty steady at 49.5.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go through the prop picks like we do each and every year at the Full Sport Press podcast. And the early 2024 Super Bowl prop, 25 Super Bowl prop list over and under for John Baptiste national anthem at 120 seconds. If you go through this, There's a long length of over and unders.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, it kind of depends. If you got a little elongated to it, at 120 seconds, Jeff, you want over and under?
120 seconds is 2 minutes for those counting.
Yeah.
I got over.
Okay.
Barely.
Now, John Baptiste, he plays the keyboard, the piano. Yeah, for sure.
Got a little soul to it.
Got a little soul to it.
Yeah, he'll give us a run or two is what
Okay.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the over. I'm taking the over.
Okay.
What you got, Weezy?
I'm going under.
You going under?
Okay.
I'm
I
going
like
under.
it, Weezy.
I ain't mad at that. Moving on to the coin toss, heads or tails. Weezy, give me your pick.
Tails never fails.
I'm rolling with tails as well.
Same.
Tails.
Never
Tails
fails.
got me through last year. I hope they get me through this year.
And the commercials, which ad will play first, Doritos or Bud Light? I'm going Doritos.
See, this right here, I think the shit is fixing.
I was going Doritos, but since you said that, I'm going Bud Light.
It might be Bud Light.
I'm going Bud
yeah,
Light.
because you can't drink in a
commercial.
In the commercial?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that neither.
I actually looked it up when I saw the commercial watching the game the
I
other
didn't
night.
know that.
And I looked up and said, that's true. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. So I'm going with Bud Light too now. I'm switching.
Okay.
I'm switching. What you going with?
I'm going to go with Doritos.
You going Doritos?
It would be a State Farm commercial.
That's true too. But well, yeah, for sure. And how many ads will be shown during the game? Over and under is 80.
Over.
It's gonna be a run. This is gonna be a run heavy game. Not a lot of breaks. I'm
Yeah.
going under.
They say it's between 50 and 80 on a consistent basis. I'm gonna go under 80. Yeah, I'm gonna go under 80. Moving on to Kendrick Lamar halftime performance. The first song. Jeff, go through the songs that we have here.
We got Not Like Us at plus 195. Humble plus 210. Euphoria is not getting played, guys. I'm telling you that right now. At plus 300. Squabble Up plus 380. King Kunta plus 430. And DNA at plus 500.
I'm going with Humble.
Yes.
As the first song.
Yes. That's a good bet. That's
Yeah.
a good bet. We're not kicking it off with controversy.
No,
We're just
you-
not doing
nah.
that.
He might.
He might. What you got, Will?
Drake done pissed out the wrong people.
Yeah.
The wrong people, they got their hands Super Bowl.
Mhm.
He might go, They Not Like Us first song.
First song?
First song. Maybe just the instrumental. Does that count? That count?
If I see dead people.
Man.
Oh my God.
Man. That's tough. What about the last song, Jeff? Give us the names of the songs.
N95 is a great record. Plus 900. United in Grief. That's not getting played in the Super Bowl. Plus 1,000. DNA. Plus 2,600. Euphoria. Plus 800. Guys, that's not getting played. Not Like Us at plus 500. And Swimming Pools Drink plus 1,100.
That'd be hard.
I'm going Swimming Pools Drink to
That'd
close
be
things
hard.
out.
He come on the stage going, pull up, drink.
I like where y'all going with that.
Yeah.
I'm going DNA.
DNA.
I'm going
closing
DNA.
things out.
Yeah.
Plus 2,600 is tough.
Yeah.
And how many songs will be played? Over and under is 10.5 songs. Weez, what you got? The over or the under?
Under.
I got a solid 11, so I'm going over.
I'm going over for sure. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to get the most
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
the
yeah,
more bang for the buck.
Yeah.
And who will Kendrick bring out? Not named SZA.
Not named. We
Clearly,
know SZA.
because
Yeah.
SZA's coming
Yeah.
out. Give us the nominees that we had there, Jeff.
Future plus 125. Metro Boomin plus 125. Baby King plus 170. Lil Wayne plus 185. J Rock plus 205. Doechii plus 210. Travis Scott plus 250.
I'm going Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott everywhere right now.
Doechii fresh off the Grammy.
Fresh off the Grammys. The Grammys is this weekend.
Yeah, but I'm going. He's going to heal the world, Jay.
Nah, he ain't doing
He's
Wayne.
going to heal the world.
He ain't bringing
And we're
Wayne.
getting a milli at the Super Bowl halftime.
Okay. I like
I
that,
don't think
Jeff.
he'll bring out nobody.
Nah, he going to bring out somebody.
But we got to pick somebody.
Who's SZA got a big song with?
Him?
Besides him.
I mean, she can't
Travis
break
Scott?
out.
Could bring Travis Scott. I'm saying
If you
Travis
bring
Scott. I'm rolling with
Travis Scott makes sense.
Yeah.
Travis Scott makes sense.
Yeah.
And his cameraman said Travis Scott's getting next year, so that would lead him into next year.
Because Travis Scott, because they can do, yeah. Nah, yeah. I
Do
think
y'all remember 2 years ago they wanted to cancel Travis Scott?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we talked about that. Man, I ain't gonna move. Moving on to the Super Bowl Gatorade color odds. We have yellow and green plus 150, orange plus 275, red or pink plus 275, blue plus 400, purple plus 450, clear water plus 1400, and no Gatorade bath plus 2500. Jeff, give me your pick.
I do this every year. Let's go purple.
Going purple. I'm going orange this year.
Okay.
What you got, Weezy?
Ain't no red on here?
Yeah, red, pink.
Red, pink, be dog.
I'm going to go red.
There it is. And that is, all of these can be found on, yeah,
On
they
your
can be
favorite
found.
sports
Yeah,
book.
on your favorite sports betting site. Let's go to the position battles, starting with QB1. Weezy, who has the edge at QB1?
Chiefs. Let's not get disrespectful. He been there. He got 3 of them already.
Yeah, 3 of them. This will be his 5th appearance. Let's just not be disrespectful.
I mean, it really isn't a lot that this guy has to achieve. I mean, with the win against the Eagles, he become only the 3rd player in NFL history to have multiple MVPs. Maybe that's something that he wants.
He'd be the first quarterback to win 3 in a row.
And 4 championships, joining Tom Brady and Joe Montana. So maybe
The first and only.
So
They're already the only to actually win the second one and come back the 3rd year. They already
that's
got
crazy.
that.
Yeah. And he didn't reach, Mahomes wouldn't have reached that milestone until Montana didn't do that until his 12th season. So.
Yeah. Dude ain't 30 yet.
Yeah, it is just his 8th season.
Not 30 yet.
Yeah, last 2 meetings with Philadelphia, though, his numbers have been down, though.
Mm-hmm.
Has been down.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers are down overall. But Chiefs, without it. Hurts, though. Playing against the Chiefs defense that ranks 18th in passing yards.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't throw, so it's hard to do that if you can't throw.
Oh, man.
But he'll know. He's walking into this game knowing he has to have the best game of his career. And he played good in the last Super Bowl.
Played well in the
Yeah,
last Super
yeah,
Bowl.
played good.
Outplayed Patrick in the last Super Bowl. He had more passing yards, more touchdowns.
Oh, man. All right.
He did.
Moving on to the weapons, the wide receivers and tight ends. Jeff, who has the edge?
Wide receivers and tight ends.
Yeah, for sure. It's a combination.
Let's go.
Tight ends is the X factor.
Let's go Eagles. AJ, Devonta, Goddard versus Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy in 2025.
No,
Travis
big
Kelce.
games though. Killer Trav steps up in big
He
games.
didn't play well against Buffalo.
He 2 games prior to that.
Game before they had 100 plus yards.
Yeah,
That's
he
why
balled.
I said that tight end in here is if he was just putting tight ends by itself, it would have been the Chiefs. But you put wide receiver and tight ends,
Yeah.
it could easily go Eagles.
I got you.
But the thing is, if you don't have a quarterback and get you the
No.
ball, that's what I'm
you're
saying.
only going off.
Their numbers have suffered because of the lack of quarterback play. That's all I'm saying.
Got them boys to shoot.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley got them boys to the Super Bowl. Let's just be real. That's Saquon Barkley.
Jalen Hurts could have easily been Sam Darnold or Jared Goff and threw these games away. He never did.
He
that,
didn't
bro.
have a chance.
He could have.
He didn't have a chance there. Every time they needed a big play, Saquon bust one for 60. Come on, y'all. Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I'm going with the Chiefs just off Travis Kelce because he plays big in big games, bro. So, yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs
He
on
need a
this.
big game. He ain't had one yet.
He had a really big game. The
When
2
he-
games
Against Houston.
against Houston. Really big game. Yeah. Yeah. But Dallas Goedert didn't play in the last Super Bowl, so probably got a point to prove. Moving on to the rushing attacks.
Come on now.
Who has the edge?
Let's not be disrespectful.
What you got, Weezy?
This could be a wash.
What? What?
You got Chris Jones, right? We talking about the Eagles? Or you talking about who
The
you talking
rushing attacks.
Oh, we talking about. I thought you talking
Not-
about rushing ends. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm looking at edge. I'm thinking
My
of
Lord, brother.
I'm out. The Russians is for sure Saquon.
Yeah, rushing attack.
Yeah, I'm looking at edge on there. My bad.
Saquon Barkley is accounted for 48% of their Eagles' yards from scrimmage entering the Super Bowl.
Well, it is
Easier
and,
said than
and to
done.
be fair, you're saying rushing attack, so you also have to factor in the quarterback too, because you didn't say running. We're not saying just.
Oh, yeah,
running
no,
back.
for sure.
So we're saying rushing
Oh,
attack.
yeah, and you got the best
Yeah.
running quarterback, not named Lamar Jackson. He's real good at running the ball. But no Russian champion has played in the Super Bowl since Terrell Davidson actually won. So Christian McCaffrey last season, we didn't win. Sean Alexander, so. Eesh. But at the same time, too, Saquon has been balling.
Come on now.
Saquon has been balling.
They got test dude though.
But the Chiefs ranked 28th. They ranked 28th in stopping the run.
Come
dude.
on, man.
Yeesh. And on top of that, they really open to letting quarterbacks run too.
Yeah.
And we know Jalen Hurts
He
can
gonna
run
run.
with the best
Yeah,
of them.
he gonna get out there.
So I
He
got
gonna
the
make a
Eagles
play.
with this one. Just because of what you said, Jeff, it also takes into account.
It's all encompassing.
All
It's just
encompassing.
running back. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all encompassing.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. All right. Moving on to the offensive line. Who has the edge? Weezy.
Eagles best offensive line in this playoffs.
Hey, y'all. This is closer than we know.
The Chiefs line has gotten better.
Nah,
they
the
were having
Chiefs-
trouble at tackle.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it, even though I feel like I'm snitching on my own people. The Chiefs' right tackle has been offsides
All
every
year.
game.
All year.
Every game all year.
Oh, yeah.
They're eventually going to call that. So
Yeah,
Not
and-
the Super Bowl.
he's going to get called sooner or later. But he's been offsides every game. I'm
But
sorry
they
to
both
Jones
got
fans.
guys. Like,
Yeah.
man, Creed Humphreys, all pro. You got Jergens, he's also
Yeah.
an all pro, and it's also Landon Dickerson, but they both are hurt. So I'm going to roll with the sum of the equals because there's more pieces with the Eagles, but I'm telling you, the Chiefs' offensive line is really, really
It's
good.
better. Dude, the Eagles line is so good. They moved Mekhi Becton to guard.
Yeah, he playing guard.
Yeah.
He been playing tackle his entire life.
That's how good they moved him to guard.
Because, in
they got
guard
the
is the
least leading
safest
rusher.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's true, too. The Eagles. That's true, too. Yeah.
Kind of points were made.
Points were made. Moving on to the defensive line, Weezy. Who has the edge?
This could be a wash. I'm gonna go with the Eagles for sure, but it could be a wash. It's just because they move Chris Jones everywhere.
Yeah, Chris Jones is the biggest name for sure.
Yeah, but the Eagles defensive line, Jalen Carter, them boys coming. Balls.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They have depth.
Yeah.
On the defensive line. That's why I got the Eagles. Yeah.
Philadelphia Bulldogs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. They line up. They got the Georgia team.
Yeah.
Brought them to the pros.
Yeah.
And it just shows. I think that Chris Jones, no disrespect to him, they move, like we just said, they move him around. Jay mentioned it. He may be the biggest name, maybe even best player all around on the defensive line across both teams. But the sum of all parts, I'm going Eagles.
Yeah, me too. The linebackers, Jeff, who has the edge in the linebacker position?
Here's the thing. To me, the Eagles' defense is just more impressive across the board. But this is the closest part to me, is the linebacker core. Right. So I'm going to right now, if you ask me today when we're recording the edge, I'm going to go with Philadelphia right now. Go ahead. My bad.
What you got, Weez?
I think the Chiefs have the better linebacker.
Linebacker. Well, Zach Mon versus Nick Bolton.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you got to realize that the Eagles, they lost Nakobe Dean. He's out for the year, right? He messed up his knee. I think
I feel like he's done.
Yeah, I think he's done. He's out for the season. So, in turn, with him, you're bringing in younger guys like Jeremiah Trotter Jr. or Journeyman, and it's just like you still got.
But you're plugging guys in that can play, though.
And I think the Eagles linebackers play good because of their front four.
Yeah, but we just talking about the Chiefs and the Eagles linebacker core. I really think there's a reason that team is so good with Nick Bolton, and they also got Drew Tranquil. Is it Tranquil that's there?
And
middle linebacker
yes.
for the Chiefs, yeah. So I think just there's so many more people there as depth wise. I'm going with the Chiefs for that. Okay. But there's not a better story at middle linebacker this year than Zach Bond for Philly. Yeah, it ain't.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it ain't a better one.
So I say this is the closest. To me, this is the closest of all the positions that we talked about.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, they gotta stop Saquon. That's it. Them linebackers, they done won. Cause they gotta. That's a tough task. That's a tall task, and ain't nobody been able to do it, dog. Yep. Secondaries. Weezy, who has the better secondary?
The Eagles secondary is not bad.
Yeah, I think the
Eagles secondary is not bad.
Darius Slay is the worst player in that secondary.
Both of them safeties cooking.
Yeah, both of them. They got Chauncey and they also got Reed.
Yeah,
and then they got my boy playing nickel, Cooper DeJean. Yep. Yeah,
that Reed Blankenship is nothing to play with.
Yeah, Reed Blankenship tough. But I think the best corner that we ain't talk about is Trent McDuffie with the Chiefs. He the best cornerback out of everybody we mentioned.
But that's just a corner.
That's just one person. I get
some of our parts. Secondary.
Yeah,
you gotta go with Philly, man.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you what.
Philly got players everywhere.
Philly's loaded. But I'm gonna tell you what will make the Chiefs secondary better. Spagnolia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because he might call a safety blitz at the right time.
Yeah.
A corner blitz at the right time.
And they're gonna put Cooper DeJean on Travis Kelce.
Mm-hmm. Good luck.
Man, that's gonna be a long night for Cooper DeJean.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
In 2025,
it's gonna be a long night because
don't know that.
Well, he's going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
He's going to keep doing it.
I think this is a wash, but I think the person that gives it the tipping point is Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He
plays for Philadelphia.
He plays for Philly. Yep. Moving on to special teams, guys. Jeff, who has the edge special teams?
Man, Harrison Butker. All things considered, weird all season, all aside.
Yeah.
Clutch kicker though.
Yeah, postseason, he been balling.
He is a clutch kicker.
Yeah. And then you got Jake Elliott. Rough season for him.
Rough season.
Yeah.
So I'm going Harrison Butker.
I'm going Harrison Butker. I mean, the punters are a wash. You got my boy, the punt god, Matt Araiza, who left you guys. Yeah. He's with the Chiefs. So I mean, it's pretty much.
I mean, he
the same
had to
thing.
leave. He had to leave us.
He had to
bro. It was
leave.
getting,
It
it was getting wild. It
he
got
had a
hot.
weird case.
But it cooled off though.
He had a weird
But
case. He beat the case.
But he beat it.
He beat the case.
Yeah.
He beat the case.
Yeah.
But it was a weird case nevertheless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs though, just off of Harrison Butker.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got, Weezy?
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. Harrison Butker.
Rough season for Jake Elliott.
But you know, he's turning around playoffs. But yeah.
Coaching. Ooh, coaching.
Yeah, this the one. This the one.
Winningest coach in Eagles history. Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
Winningest coach in Chiefs
history. Andy Reid.
Andy Reid.
He been there. He been there so many times.
Spags.
Dude.
Yeah, too much experience.
Spags.
Yeah.
The Chiefs have won 17 straight one-score games, y'all.
Yeah. Battle tested. The definition of it.
Yeah, the Chiefs has been,
Elite coaching.
the Chiefs have been in that conference championship game ever since Patrick Mahomes started. 7 years.
I want to quote the right person. That said Nick Rice said this: the Chiefs play 2 games, the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl. That's all they play every year, and that makes and it's the truth.
It's the truth.
You could pencil them in every year at the AFC.
Dude, they won
Championship.
9
That's
straight playoff games, dog.
crazy. Yeah, that's insane, bro.
If Big Red wins one more,
3 straight.
because he'll have something over Belichick.
Yeah,
3-peat.
yeah.
And the only reason
Patrick will have something over everyone else.
And the only reason that what he said got legs to it. Only reason that got legs to it because Belichick he coached that one more year without Brady. If he'd have left with Brady, we wouldn't have said that.
That's right. Yeah.
And the same thing with Andy Reid.
Yeah.
If Patrick Mahomes retires this year and he coaches some more, that's more to count him on.
Now, the game will be played on Saquon Barkley's birthday. So,
All right,
winner.
That don't mean nothing.
I mean, shit. Winner and why, Jeff?
winner Philadelphia Eagles.
Ooh, you betting against Patrick Mahomes?
Why? Because of Saquon?
Hear me out. All right, cameraman, you just started back watching WWE. So you missed 2 years ago when the whole theme of it was 2 stories being told. It was the Bloodline story, and Cody Rhodes had to finish his story against the Bloodline. Cody Rhodes took Roman Reigns, who was the champion, to the brink. Lost in the last seconds in the championship match to Roman Reigns. 2 years later, what did he do, cameraman? He beat Roman Reigns for the chip. Jalen Hurts, took Patrick Mahomes, the GOAT of all GOATs, to the brink. He beats him this year. He gets his revenge.
If it's close, he ain't going to win.
Huh?
If it's close, he ain't going to win. Patrick Mahomes don't lose no close games.
He don't.
Weezy, who's your pick and why?
See, here's my thesis on this game. The Chiefs have 2 ways to win this game. They have 2 ways to win this game.
Okay.
You stop Saquon Barkley, which
And that means you make Jalen Hurts throw the ball.
you stop Saquon Barkley, and you can outscore Philadelphia. If you stop Saquon Barkley, you good. But if they stop Saquon Barkley, that makes Jalen Hurts try to match them throwing the football. He can't do it. Can't do it.
He already done it.
Oh man,
He already did it.
we already did what?
He threw for more yards and had more touchdowns than Patrick Mahomes last time they played in the Super Bowl.
But that's 2 years ago.
That's the only thing we have.
He
That's the only,
didn't
that's the only thing we have is that game to
I
compare it
wasn't
to.
even basing my comments off of. No, we don't have that.
Okay.
You can't base that off that. And they only have Saquon. You can't base that off of that. How?
Go ahead, brother.
I'm just telling you, how can you base that off of that?
Because you said that the
That ain't the
Chiefs,
same damn team.
right? This Eagles team is better. This Eagles team is better than it was in that Super Bowl run. You're absolutely right. They are better than they were when they played them the last time.
Who wins the Wild Wings?
You said the Chiefs have 2 ways to beat. They don't have 2. They got 1 way. Patrick, they got 1 way. Eagles are better than them
No.
everywhere else.
Now, if
They got one way. They got 1 way.
I don't think so.
They got 1 way.
They got 2 ways.
1.
What ways?
Pat.
You stop Saquon Barkley, they win the game.
We still got. Eagles still have
You
defense.
stop,
Eagles still have defense.
you stop Saquon Barkley, you win the game. Jalen Hurts passed the football and kind of matched Patrick Mahomes score for score. He can't do it.
But here's the thing: we're as the biggest Patrick Mahomes fan that I am. They only scored over 30 points 1 time. We basing this off of the mystique of Patrick Mahomes, not what they've done this year. They only scored over 30 points 1 time.
Who wins, Weezy?
I'm going Patrick Mahomes with history.
That makes sense. I'm not mad at that.
So,
Put it on the board.
like Jeff mentioned, the staffs, they do not favor the Chiefs. They don't score enough to beat the Eagles.
They don't.
It's truly nothing analytically that I can say that could point to the Chiefs being favored in this game other than Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. And, dog, like you said, they just know how to win in the postseason. And I think that in a narrow win, 31-28, Chiefs.
I mean, here's the thing. Chiefs are the favorite for a reason. Like, let's just be honest. They're the favorite for a reason.
It's one of those things like we talk about it. Until you got to beat the champ. You got to beat the champ.
You got to beat the champ.
You got to go in there and knock them out.
Yeah.
Eagles. Yeah,
Eagles underdog.
Chiefs are favored by 1.5 as we record the poll. Yeah.
And I'm not even gonna bet this game because I think it's gonna be too close to bet.
It's too close to bet.
I wouldn't bet it.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch this. MVP?
Hurts.
What you got with?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Pat. Or it might be somebody like
could be AJ Brown.
No.
Jalen Hurts beat him.
I'm talking about Chris Jones. I think Chris Jones will win MVP with this.
Because here's the thing.
He can't be stopped.
If Hurts win MVP, it's because of AJ Brown or somebody like that.
AJ Brown ain't gonna be up. I ain't finna get off into that because I ain't gonna do that. But that is our breakdown of Super Bowl 59. Get a whole week to hear this leading up to the game on Sunday. Big game on Sunday. Huge game, man. There's a lot of stake. Listen. Okay, now if Jalen Hurts come out here and don't win the game.
Okay. Don't win the game.
Is it one of those things we're talking about? We need him to win this game, so to say, because here's the thing, he's not gonna beat you in games, right? Okay. I just can't see him beating the Chiefs by himself. Okay. So in turn, is he with him being a game manager? It's not Brad Johnson. It ain't bad as Brad Johnson. It's very similar to that first Super Bowl that Russell Wilson, just making the right plays. 14 for 20, he have 185 yards. 2 or 3 rushing touchdowns. That's how they win the game. He's not going to beat you throwing the ball down the field because he can't make the throws. He's going to
have to make a play.
If I build my team the right way, that's how my quarterback should have to play. I know we live in this day and time of 200, 300, 400-yard games and 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 yard passing. If I have a great defense and I can run the ball, my quarterback just got to give me 2 or 3 plays a game.
It's been 10 years, though, since a quarterback has played like that. And the team actually won. Okay,
in those 10 years, not to discount what you're saying, in those 10 years we've had Patrick and we've had Brady, sprinkle in Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
That's not really a fair consumption.
Yes. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to have a great quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
Jeff's right on that. If their offensive line's working and their system working, Jalen Hurts can easily win that game.
Because he's not going to make the dumb play.
And that's going to make Patrick come out and make play crazy.
He's not going to do what Josh Allen does or Lamar Jackson does. He's not going to get – because they both are so talented that they try to make plays that aren't there.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts ain't going to do that.
The worst thing that can happen to the Eagles if they go down by 10 points.
Yeah, because they got to pass the ball.
10 to 14 points.
10 in the second half.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
In the first half, you got to
Y'all know, and me and Weezy talk about this all the time. Okay. Boy, when you see what Big Red going to have lined up them first 18 plays, they going to score on that first drive. They do it every Super Bowl, dog. It's flawless. So, in turn, I don't know if the coaching staff with the Philadelphia Eagles can match what dude does as far as orchestrating a first 18 plays.
That's my biggest fear.
Yeah.
If I'm a Philadelphia fan, my biggest fear would be, can Sirianni keep his cool?
Yeah. Because, and their offensive coordinator is Kellen Moore, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because can he keep his cool and not try to match what not try to match what Kansas City is doing and just play Philadelphia game. That'll be my biggest fear.
Good luck and God bless. Yeah.
It's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game. Yeah. Tweet us the questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press.
We left a snub out too, real quick. I think Norman Powell should be an all-star this year over James Harden. If we had a Clipper on the team, Norman Powell he had a career yet.
Where you watching the game, man? Who cooking the wing?
Who doing the wing?
Weezy cooking the wing. Weezy's wing.
I might go and agree if the weather permits.
Yeah, the weather.
This week?
Is winter over?
Nah, we don't worry about it. It's gonna come back with a vengeance.
He's gonna come back and smack us right in the face.
Really?
Yeah, we got one more.
Shit, stupid.
February.
Yeah. Yeah, tweet us some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. More importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Jeff.
Camera's always on, brother.
Cameraman, the revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.